Fellow comrades of Uganda, it's with utmost regret that today I inform you that the sickness bothering me has been diagnosed as AIDS. Surely, this will no doubt be a shock, but it's true. I am one of the victims of this dreaded disease, AIDS. For me, this is what I see as the biggest crisis in my life. There won't be another one, not for me. I have gone over the shock and I realize that despite all that, the world must go on. It is my duty as a citizen of Uganda to inform and give the public a clear picture of what happened to me. Thus, armed with such knowledge, I really hope that we might save those who are not yet infected by this deadly virus by being open and straight to the point. For the short time I'm left to live in this world, I want to do at least something in lending a hand to fellow Ugandans who are fighting AIDS by informing the people. What I'm doing now is giving AIDS a face, as we call it in the West. By publicly exposing and admitting before the masses through the media that one has AIDS, will hopefully make people take more care in their day-to-day habits so as to protect themselves and protect others, thus preventing the spread of this disease. Also to give confidence and hope to those victims of the disease who are in weak position and those who are often discarded and rejected by their nearest relatives and friends as soon as the disease is diagnosed. Furthermore, at this time when our young nation Uganda is fighting to reconstruct herself, it needs all of us, including the sick and the disabled. There must be no feeling of giving up. We must fight with all possible means to the last day. As a musician and songwriter, I regret that many songs, ideas and sounds will never be heard. My work is nearly finished, but I promise that I will go on working even with double effort to see that I do all I can to serve you, the nation of Uganda. For me, there won't be any other capitulation. There won't be any raising of the white flag to AIDS. I will die fighting, for I have always been a fighter. For 20 years, you have listened, criticized, applauded, and danced to my music. It is Uganda as a whole upon which I draw my strength. It is you, the characters from whom my whole work has always been grounded. Whenever I've been writing and arranging, I've had the picture of Mother Uganda in mind. Well, whom would I sing for if not my mother, who is Uganda? I have no bitterness against anyone, although I regret that Ugandans discovered me rather late, though I was always around. For my 37 years as a living being, 20 years as a musician, it was only after born in Africa that folks became aware that I was around. I had already played music, sang those very songs in each and every provincial capital of Uganda, and yet there was no talent scout, producer, manager, or even a cultural assistant who had the slightest interest in my work. Well, I'm a good example, just the tip of an iceberg. I am not the best, I don't think so. People of Uganda should wake up and explore, promote and sponsor artists who are already here and serve their country but lack facilities. I had to travel thousands of miles to be recognized. But going back to the topic of AIDS, I feel I have to apologize to the nation that I have to leave when so little has been done. But if I had known what I know today about AIDS, I should have written yet many a good song. I thank my fellow citizens who have with tolerance supported and followed my whole career as an artist. Without you, I could never do anything. I thank my parents and my family who have on their bare backs carried the burden of the misunderstood minstrel. I thank my fellow musicians and artists as a whole, with whom we have shared poverty, pain, sunshine and rain. I thank my children who have supported me all the way through thick and thin, for they have been a great force behind my music. Finally and most of all, I thank God who gave us this gift of life. It is He who gives us all. Blessed be His name forever and ever. For God and my country. In times of joy.